Hi guys. So, let me fill you in. Turn it on. So, last time I had a chest infection and I had some antibiotics and steroids about 7 days ago now, but as of yesterday it was 6 days ago. And when I have a chest infection, a bit of a flare up, I sort of fall asleep a lot. Miles, are you wanting to come over? Looking at me. Come on then. I fall asleep a lot, so I was asleep yesterday, woke up and with this horrendous pain in my side. It's like somebody is stabbing me when I take breaths in, so it's always constantly there, and I couldn't breathe. Obviously you're struggling with breathing anyway, but it was worse than normal. Now, last time I had the ambulance out, I refused to go to hospital. Don't all shout at me, but it's I don't want to go to hospital. I've got, my 2 little dogs. If I'm going to die, I sort of want to die at home. Well, so I phoned, is it 111? I was getting mixed up with 101 with police. I had to dial that fucker first. But yeah, it's 111, I think. So I rang them, told them my symptoms. They told me they wanted to send me an ambulance. I said, I don't want to waste your time. I'll just have a call back. So, and the nurse will call me back in 20 minutes. So we got that far. The nurse again told me I need to sort of have an ambulance. Sorry, I'm just getting my charger. That ideally I should have an ambulance. And I said that obviously, again, I don't want to waste anybody's time. I won't sort of go. So, long story short, we got to the point where someone called me back and said that they can offer me an appointment, but I'd have to go into the hospital for it. How on earth I'm going to get there at this point? I can barely breathe. I've got no money to get there and back. So when they called me back, on the phone, I said, I can't go, love. I'm more or less housebound, which I don't go out, do I? You know that. Elvis, give over, darling. Elvis! God, he's licking the city. So weird, that dog. So I said, I don't want to take it up then. I'll see my GP in the morning. So I said, because he said that the doctor on call apparently was tied up with other patients. I said, well, I'll wait, I don't mind waiting. It blatantly just said to me, you're young enough to come in, love, And I can remember a similar sort of thing to, my doctor said that once, they wanted me to get to the surgery. I said, I can't. This is when I was having one of my bad flare-ups again. He said, Victoria, you're 41, love. You can get up. And I can't help feeling, and I've noticed, if you've got this COPD, I'm sorry if anybody watches it who's got it and I fall into this category, but because of my age, I lose out. I'm not getting what I need. If I was over 60, they'd have had an ambulance sent for, paramedic car sent for me maybe. I weigh 4 stone. To get 40 sips, I've got to jump through hoops for them. It really, 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 really gets to me. Now, I told you about, I'm jumping ahead. So, anyway, I thought we've left it at that now, that I will ring my doctor in the morning. So, then about an hour later, if that, I get a buzz at the buzzer. So my friend answers it. It's the doctor. So I'm rather surprised because, like I say, as we left it. Anyway, she takes my oxygen levels. She tells me I need to go into hospital. I need to understand that if I don't go to hospital, I could die. I said, I know that. I know I'm not, I'm fully coherent. I understand that if I don't go, there's a chance of me dying. I know that. I said, if you want me to sign something, I will. but I won't be coming into hospital. So she goes and gets some antibiotics, not the ones that I've just been on, these really strong ones. Christ, look at the size of them. They look like horse tranquilizers. Well, they are serum. They're very. She says it's the strongest sort of antibiotic. She says she can't promise that they'll work. She's upped the dosage of steroids that take alongside. There was 6, it's now 8. Now, I applied, told you that about the care people coming in, possibly giving me care. I don't know how they expect me. They seem to have worked out on my behalf, which I don't know how because I've not given them anything. Well, I'll tell you how they've worked it out. They've worked it out from housing benefit and council tax. Well, I fucking hell. So they seem to think now I can pay £155 a week for my care. Does anybody know how I get it on the NHS care to come where I don't have to pay anything? Because I can't pay that. So this is my little update. I'm just going to go and get my breath back a little bit. My old, it's hogging the limelight. Going to get my breath back a little bit. Thank you for all your messages. Honestly, I love them. I love reading them. Even when I sort of wake up for a little minute, I always have a look on here, see what messages you've put. And I always mean to message back there and then, but I end up falling asleep when I have flares. So I'm sorry. So yeah. That's me for today. I'm going to do another upload, but I don't know what it's going to be about. I'm going to do it in a minute. And I've just got my breath back a little bit. It's easing a little bit now. So I've been sort of sat down. I'll take another one. I take these 3 times a day. So I'm going to take one of those. Try and have something to eat. So I suppose it's always better to take them on full stomach or something, isn't it? And then I think I'm going to do the next prison one. Not sure yet. See you soon, guys.